Hi, this is Mike from the MHow9 YouTube channel, and welcome back to my fish barn. Today, we're going to talk about my 90-gallon discus tank. I have had these discus for about a year and a half, and most of them I purchased when they were small. These fish have kind of moved around in my fish room over the last year and a half. Originally, they were in a 75-gallon tank, and then I moved them to the 150-gallon plywood tank that I built, which you saw last week with the geophagus and the angelfish in it. While building the fish barn, I did find a deal on a 90-gallon tank, which I purchased along with the sump, and after some deliberation, I decided to put the discus in that tank. And let's go and take a look at what's going on. All right, we're now in front of the 90-gallon discus tank. As you can see, there's quite a few large discus in here. So we'll go through the strains that are in here. There's two turquoise discus on your screen right now. There is a melon discus. There's like a red pigeon blood on the top there. The blue cobalt's coming down right now. And then there's another, I'll just call him an orange discus or yellow discus that's there. He doesn't really have any spotting or anything on him. He's not really like one of the melon ones. There's another melon one in the back. Also, the fish that are in here, I have two German blue rams. They have spawned on occasion. They haven't recently since I moved them out here to the barn. But they have spawned before for me. Also, there's 4 rummy-nosed tetras in here. Plans for the future for this tank are basically to work on getting some more rummy-nosed tetras in here. I really do want to get a good school of dithers in here. I think that would help this tank out a lot. I do want to figure out something for the algae. There's quite a bit of algae in here, so I do need to do a little bit more work on getting the algae out of here. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the filtration sitting in the back. Okay, welcome back. We are now in the back of the discus tank, and we're going to take a look here at the filtration and lighting system. So we'll start with the light first. The light up here is a Fluval 2.0. It is set up with my Neptune Apex system, and it runs about 14 hours a day. I know that is a little long, which is probably contributing to the algae issues. Reason I do that is so the light is on basically, when I leave for work and when I get home. All right, so let's go ahead here and take a look at the rest of the filtration. As you can see here, there's the overflow, and in this overflow, basically the water flows down to the bottom, and then it goes out this gray pipe here, and goes into the filter floss, through the bio balls, and is returned via a Mag 9 pump back into the aquarium. So that is the basic filtration system. One other element of the filtration system I have over here is a AquaClear 70. It's filled with the sponge, the biomedia that came with it, as well as the filter floss as well. So I try to keep this tank pretty clean. It's helped with the algae issues, but we still have some, obviously, as you can see. All right, one other thing here is that this is temperature controlled. There are 2 heaters in here. They're in the sump, and those are controlled by my Apex as well. I run this tank at about between like 82 to 83 degrees. I don't run it super hot. I know some people run it up way into the high 80s. I don't like to do that. I really like to keep it, a little bit cooler. So that's the overview of the filtration system. Now let's go back and we'll just show some video of this tank in action. hope you guys all had fun taking this tour of my 90-gallon discus tank. This tank and its setup were actually inspired by my children, who had a brief interest in the hobby and my fish room and decided they wanted me to set up a freshwater tank for them. So what I did is I ended up giving them the Live Aquaria freshwater page and having them look up various fish they'd like to keep. And they picked the discus. So I had them go ahead and pick those fish out. We did some research, and about 3 months later or so, we had them set up in their tank. So once again, if you appreciate this content, please like, subscribe, and share to this channel. And as always, thank you for watching. And we'll see you at the next episode.